the Girl Boss. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing 3-room decors inspired by dun 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 unicorns. Wait, before you watch this video, go like and down below go subscribe and hit that notification bell, because if we get 50 subscribers, then I will do a huge giveaway. It is wax.
My favorite.
Jar. It has to be glass though and heat proof. Wax. And a rainbow assortment of crayons. Okay, so with a bowl, you are going to add some candle wax. You could also add beeswax, but I highly suggest candle wax because it's a candle, and you can really choose how much you want. I'm not adding too much. I actually think I added a bit too much. And then you're going to add your crayon, and you're going to peel off the skin, whatever. And I'm just going to skip peeling off the skin because no one wants to watch that. With your crayon, you also want to just shred it up with scissors. So I'm going to go do that right now. I just mix this in, and now you're going to pop it in the microwave. I don't know how long, but I think it's about 50 seconds. So I'm going to go do that off camera. Okay, we had some technical issues, but as I was saying, you are going to pour your red, and you want it to be nice and even. Yeah, I need a spoon. I'll be right back. Okay, using a spoon is much easier. And I'm just going to pour it off camera because this is very cringy to watch. Hey guys, so I'm just letting it dry, but while it's drying, I put my candle wick in. For example, I'll show you a picture of what I'm doing. I just want to repeat steps that I just showed you for all the other colors. In orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. You could do indigo if you want, but it'll just mix in with the blue and purple and won't look that pretty. And here is your completed candle. We'll be making a unicorn horn, ring, and jewelry holder. So what you will need is Sculpey Original Oven Baked Clay. You'll also need paint of any unicorn color. I chose blue. Unicorn colors are pink, purple, blue, and gold. What you're going to do is you're going to grab your clay, and then you're going to knead it. Knead it with warm hands for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If your hands are cold, then just put them under hot water when you wash them. After you've kneaded it, it should be really soft. So what you're going to do next, you're going to grab your paint. You're just going to start dyeing your clay. You could also use a paintbrush if you want. I'm going to use a paintbrush to mix it in and then use my hands. But you could just use your hands and get all messy. I mean, it's up to you how you mix it. I just went with a very soft blue. And sorry if my voice is cracking. I'm a bit sick. Yeah, it should be like a bit very doughy now that the paint added some texture. And if you're using acrylic paint, it might be a bit tougher than tempera paint, because tempera is actually like more liquidy. So, now you are just going to knead it a bit more, like just a tiny bit more. And I'll show you the next step after this short pause. Knead it for a good 15 seconds. And now what you are going to do is you're just going to roll it out. Kind of make like a very thin snake. You're just going to use the old classic methods, you know, rolling it on the table or rolling it against your hands. I made mine about this big, and I'm actually on my bed right now. I'm like standing on it. It's so long. And it's about that thin. And I'll show you the next step again after this short pause. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one end and make a so-so like middle circle and just attach it. Kind of press it down. And then you're going to grab the other end and you're going to keep making it like get smaller and smaller so it kind of looks really cool. Now the reason we made the snake circular is so it'll look like a really cool effect from when you're looking at like in front. I don't know what eye view in front is, so I just said in front. So you can make it hollow on the inside, that's what I did. And you could like just kind of make this really, really pointy. And I'm just going to smoothen it out off camera because I'm sure you guys don't want to see. When you're done, you are going to pop it in a toaster oven, microwave oven, or whatever you have. And I'll put the time in the description. That is your completed, guess what? That is your completed ring and hair tie holder. Last project, you will be needing a yogurt container, unicorn colored paper, and you already know the unicorn colors as mentioned earlier. And finally, you will need some clay or Play-Doh, again in any unicorn color. You need white paper as well. You will need glue. I prefer a glue stick, but this glue was the closest one to me, so I just picked glue. But first you have to rip in half your white piece of paper the hamburger way. So I'm just going to do that. And I will post bloopers on my brother's account. This really doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it really doesn't. It just needs to be ripped in half. I'm testing, and this does fit on. No worries. Now you are going to start gluing most of your white paper, and I did this on top of my old school agenda because now it's summer break. And it's dark, so you guys could really see what I'm going to do, okay? Okay guys, now I am taking my piece of paper and just gently gluing it on. And I know this is not perfect, but later we will trim it. And guys, remember to go onto my brother's channel for the bloopers, because this video would have been way too long for bloopers. So, yeah. I'm just going to add the bloopers in my brother's channel. Now we're going to repeat this for the back with the other half of paper, because we do not like wasting paper. I fully wrapped it, and with the extra pieces on top, I simply just added glue and folded them in. And I know this is wrinkly, but I certainly will fix it at the end of the video by simply just adding another coat of paper over top. But that is totally optional. If you don't want to waste paper, you can. That's just an idea, and I am not going to do that. But you can totally do that if you really want to. The reason we needed the clay was to make flower. So one petal is like a teardrop. I will show you how to make a teardrop right now while I let this air dry. Okay, so first you are going to grab about a pinch. Just roll it out through your palms and the middle intersection between your fingers and palms, and then you're just going to squish it and pinch it, squish it, and boom. You might want to flatten it. That's optional. Again, there's a lot of options because it's your room. I can't control your room. You are going to repeat that for the rest of the clay. With our pink paper, we are going to be making the unicorn horn and the ear inside. Okay, here is your completed unicorn horn. Now we are going to move on to the ear inside. For the completed unicorn ear inside. Okay guys, so you just want to lightly do the bottom of the horn with glue, nowhere near the top. And then you are just going to hold it for 10 seconds. I forgot, so off camera I just made 2 slightly larger ears, well, triangles I guess, as the ears, and I'm going to quickly glue on the inside. There is one more optional step. One by one you're going to grab a petal or a knot, you could do it the whole thing, of your flower and just stick it on. I'd suggest sticking it near. Did it seriously just fall? Guys, it just fell. It broke my heart. Okay, well, I'm going to go fix this off camera and I'll show you the final product right after this quick shout out. So that is your final product. You could use it for stuff that you can't find a home for, or just if you want to hide stuff from your parents. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. See you in my next video. Bye.